and welcome to my expedition to the Farlands. I've already gone pretty far distance. There are no previous episodes, so don't try and look for them. The reason that I'm going this far in is because I tabbed out to my calculator. Oop, that's getting started. I tabbed out to my calculator last time I did this, and it takes 820 hours for you to get to the Farlands times 60 minutes. So for 60 for each minute. Let's exit out of that getting started. Exit. Okay, times 60 minutes is 494. 49,200 minutes. Cannot speak stuff. Divided by 15, that's going to be each episode. That's 3,280 episodes. So I'm just going to do this beginning episode, and then the rest of it I'm going to fast forward because obviously this is going to take forever. In this beginning episode, I want you to tell me, I'm going to give an intro in every episode. In this episode, I want you to tell me in the end what I should do, what texture pack should I do, and so yeah, right now I'm in Pi-hole Plain. I have the normal one, and if you want me to do one, but you're not sure if I have it, just send me the name of yours. I'll give you the list of the ones that I have. I have Candyland. I also have Pi-hole Plain, as you can see, Dan's 2x2. Pokemon, and all the other stuff. So yeah, it's Minecraft beta 1.5, and so I'm just like randomly going on my expedition to the Farlands. I've already recorded about an hour of footage, actually a little more than that. A little more than an hour of footage already, so I've already exploited 1 hour of my 820 hours. In the end, even if I speed up the videos are probably going to be like 50 or something. But if it's more, just enjoy me talking. So this first episode, I'm going to be just talking around. It might be less than 15 minutes because I started my timer a little late. So I'm going to stop at 13 minutes for time's sake. And if it's like 14 minutes on your screen, then that's okay, I guess. But I can't do more than 15 minutes, as the YouTube laws say. I should probably get my hand off this mouse, but my thing's deleting so much crap. 1 second. So I've already recorded 2 sessions of us talking. A session is basically like 3 minutes of us talking to each other. Well, we're not talking to each other. Just 3 minutes of us talking. Also, if you want me to do like achievements, I am Homer Simpson. I know how to do Homer Simpson. Sorry, I did not do Homer Simpson. For the longest time, I'm not really good with Minecraft stuff, so for the longest time, I didn't know how to install a texture pack. Now you're all like, this is completely unrelated to your Minecraft skin. Yeah, actually it is pretty related. I know how to change my Minecraft skin, and I know how to change it now, but I'll give you an explaining video later. I gave my username and password to this guy named GR so that he could change it for me. And that was probably the worst idea I've ever had in my entire life, because I'm pretty sure he's the one that's like changing all this stuff. But yeah, he's actually not my friend directly. He is a friend of a friend, and that friend who is friends with him is ProKillza. He has his own YouTube channel. So, it's just ProKillza. Go check him out. He is awesome. He has not told me to shout him out. He doesn't even know I'm doing this. So, if he is watching this, get your online site up or whatever. Online multiplayer IP. The reason I'm bringing... Okay, so since I'm bringing up multiplayer, I have my own multiplayer account. It's not online right now, but it has a lot of cool stuff in it. By a lot, I mean like one tree. I'm probably going to reset it before I get it online again, but you guys come along. The problem is I have no like programs that allows you to do stuff. I will kick you or ban you if you are griefing. And yeah, that's basically the rules. I really hate griefing. Uh, since I have time, here's my sob story about 5 minutes in. My sob story. So I go onto Minecraft Classic multiplayer, and so that I can like talk to people. I get really lonely on single player servers. Oh, it's gotten dark. I should probably put my bed down. So I can talk to them, and I got there, and there was this like little area where you had to build before you could build in the like builders area, and I thought, well, that makes sense. You don't want them to grief, like let them grief their own stuff, but if they grief in there, they can't grief out here. That's what I would do if I knew how to do that. So what happened? Wait a minute. Okay, I'm getting weirded out. It seems like I've done this before for some strange reason. Okay, anyways, so they're all like, okay, just stay in there until we see something that you've built that is awesome. I like building really awesome stuff in Minecraft Classic. In Minecraft, I can't build it unless I can spawn items, and in uh, the real world, I really can't do it. Um, so yeah, but in Minecraft Classic, you have an infinite amount of anything. So I thought, why not make a tree house out of wood planks so that I don't have to mine a lot of trees, and some leaves, which is technically impossible to obtain unless you have stick in multiplayer world. So basically, what I did was I made this little wooden staircase, and it had these little leaves as barriers and saplings to decorate, and it had this like a green, um, it had this green bed with sheets and like little bookcases too. And so what happened was that I let people go in as long as I was up there with them, so that they wouldn't destroy my place. Or if they did destroy some of it, I could just rebuild it before I like kicked them out of there. But so yeah, someone came up and he was just standing around, and I'm like, oh, okay, he's just standing around. I guess I can let him stay. So I let him stay for a while, and what happened was he came up, he stayed in one spot for a while, and I thought, oh, he's just tabbing out to go eat dinner or something. And so I just like let him stay there, and then about a half a minute later, like half a minute to a minute later, half of my treehouse was gone. Not all of it, but half of it. And so like all that was left was the part of my staircase, and I'm like, I looked up at him like, dude, what the flip did you do that for? And then he looked at me and he destroyed the block that I was standing on, so I sunk further into my staircase. And then the rest of my staircase just, you guessed it, disappeared. I'm not even sure how he did it, but he did it. So all of it had disappeared, and I was like going, ah, I hate you. So yeah, another time that happened was I have two actually in different multiplayer classic worlds, because I never went back to that world again. Two of different servers. So I was building a giant arcade game in a multiplayer classic world with no griefing allowed thing, like basically where you reported said griefing. And so I was building this giant arcade game, and so it's made out of those iron pig nuts and black wool and green wool, and it had a screen and something was on the screen. Guess which game it was? It has a very old-fashioned game. Everything in it is greenish bluish, and it is intense. If you can tell me which game this is probably the first game I ever made / played. So yeah, um, so I made that game with that game on the screen. And so after I did that, some people came around and started like destroying some of my blocks and putting other blocks in its place, and I'm like, dude, what are you doing again? And so they're all like, oh, it's your own damn fault. You started building too close to our houses. And I thought, oh yeah, that's true. I did build a little too close to your houses. So I started again, farther away from their houses. They came back and they were like, dude, you shouldn't be building in the first place. And I'm like, what? Why? And they're all like, I don't know, we just made that up. And they just like destroyed everything. And that was sad, so I screwed the server and left. If you guys don't know what screwing the server is, I have taught it to my friends before, so why not take it to you? Screwing the server is basically where you, this only works for Minecraft Classic World. Many people do not know about the fact that you can respawn in a Minecraft Classic Multiplayer World. You just press R. So what would happen was you would dig all the way down into the lava layer. So anyone who would spawn, who didn't know what they were doing, would like go into lava, and they'd be all like, ah, screw this. This multiplayer world has officially been screwed over, so I'm going to leave now. And it's like funny because they all fall down and they don't know that they can just respawn. Although I'm pretty sure most of them did respawn. Not in the way that with pressing R, they just left and rejoin the world. Because you can do that too. But you know what? I don't care. So if you get stuck in this moment and you really don't want to like join or rejoin the world because there's a possibility that it will be full when you try and rejoin it, then just press R. It's as simple as that. Okay, so it's been 11 minutes. Sorry, for you guys it's probably been like 12, 13 minutes. And I have still not seen one bit of the world. So this is the first episode, and all of the other episodes, only the fact that they'll be sped up, will be just like this, only the fact that I will not be talking. I will be talking in the beginning though, giving you shout outs and stuff. And if someone has any questions, do not ask them. Like, I'm not good with computers at all. If someone has their own multiplayer world though, I would like to hear it. Just give me the IP. You can email it to me, but don't spam me. I'll leave my email in the description below. So just don't spam me with all the email crap. I check it every night, so I probably will be going on your world in the morning. So if you send me at 4 o'clock on a Tuesday evening, then I probably won't be on your server until Friday morning, really early in the morning. So, yeah. Speaking of multiplayer servers, I wonder if my friend's multiplayer server is up. I have like 20 more seconds until I have to leave, so let's just do our out signing thing. I am going to record the next episode, probably not right after this. I'm probably going to post this episode beforehand. And so, yeah, you just gotta tell me what texture pack I should use, how to speed up footage in FAPS. No, I'm just kidding. You just gotta tell me what texture pack I should use. And you should also tell me what I should do in the Farlands, like should I build a house or something. Just leave that in the comments, and I will give you an answer and a shout out in next week's video. If you have multiplayer IP, once again, email it to me, it's in the description, and I'll probably try and get back to you. So here's what I'm gonna do. I started my expedition on 10:12 a.m. on the April 20th. So, I'm gonna see what time I add next time. So bye.